Hello, I'm Gauri. Welcome to my channel.
Articulate with Gauri Kamboj. This being the first video of 2024, let me wish you a very happy new year. I continue to bring to you art related content. Today's video is a pen and ink demonstration using a permanent ink pen and watercolor washes to create a simple sketch of a tree. In my opinion, pen and ink sketches have often been used to make complex subjects simple, be it subjects from nature or architecture and urban settings. Here I am using a cold pressed watercolor paper and a reference picture which I'll share with you right away. At first glance, the reference picture of the tree seemed pretty complex with a lot of branches, shades, shadows, and shapes. However, a quick pen and ink sketch will give you a almost exact replica very simply. Let's create a basic outline of shapes using a pencil as a base. The foreground on which the tree stands, as well as the extension of the tree in the space that we have. Till what point do we want the tree to extend on the right and then on the left and as well as on the top? Only the very basic shape of the trunk as well as the main branches are sketched. From here on, we are free to begin the use of our pen to darken and harden the outline of the trunk and some of the main branches, keeping in mind the shadows and where they lie. The pen I've used here is a technical fine liner of 0.1 thickness in black. As this is just the first basic sketch, only the main branches are being outlined. After this, using a finer tip, I go on to create the shape of the leaves, using a different variety of short strokes in curves and slashes. Let's examine the reference picture once more. There are some shadow areas as well as some lighter portions. All these variety of shapes will be recreated using the fine tip ink pen in various strokes and watercolor washes. Once the finer branches are defined in pen, I will go ahead with my watercolor. I have used blues and yellows in my palette to create the green rather than the ready-made shade of green available. That too, I have not mixed it completely to get a uniform color. This allows for better color gradients which look natural in the tree. For the shadows, I'm using almost blue colored blobs of watercolor, and for the highlighted areas, almost a lime green color. The shadows are created keeping in mind the source of light, which is from the top. Once the leaves and the branches have been colored, I will move back to use my fine tipped pen. Here's where the magic of pen and ink sketches begins to show. Once the watercolor is dry, I will create further details of the leaves of the tree using different strokes with a fine pen. But before I do this, I must wait for the watercolor wash to dry completely. And I'm working on the main trunk of the tree where the wash is already dry. What I love about pen and ink sketches is that in a very short time, you are able to get almost professional like illustrations or sketches. Now the next step is to clearly define the finer details of the tree and the leaves along the branches. Always keeping in mind that I vary my strokes as much as possible to imitate the natural shapes of the leaves. The strokes are closer and thicker together where the shadows are, that is underneath the leaves. Where the highlights are, the strokes are fewer and far apart. I believe that pen and ink sketches allow you better control over your work, especially if you are a newcomer to watercolor. It's possible to use a variety of pens. Thicker the nib, you will get darker strokes. There are a lot of pens out there in the market, but to begin with, any simple gel pen or permanent marker pen or technical pen will work wonders. This is a very simple tutorial to get you started on this pen and ink technique. I hope you enjoyed this quick workout and will give it a try. If you haven't yet pressed the like button, please do so. A quick thumbs up in the comment will be much appreciated. A few more touches with pen here and there and it's done. The finishing touches are added with some gentle dabs of bright blue between the leaves to show the bright blue sky with some very quick dabs. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial of pen and ink sketch technique. For more such content, please like, share and comment. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.